Hi and welcome to Larry's Computer Class. Today we're going to talk about passwords. When you sign on to accounts on the internet, whether it's Facebook, Yahoo, emails, anything like that, Amazon.com, they're going to ask you for passwords, a username and a password. Your username can be anything. You can put in your name, you can make up a name, you could have a screen name that you use. Your passwords are very important. You want to make sure you have a secure password, and they recommend that you have numbers, capital letters, symbols, things like that. You don't want a password that's going to be just a name, a word, 1, 2, 3. My password is a common one that people use that you shouldn't use, and the reason for this is just so you can understand. Hackers are people that try and get your passwords. They try and hack into your accounts, use your information, get your credit card number, log onto your accounts, buy things in your name, stuff like that. Like when you go to Amazon.com, they're going to ask you for a credit card number when you purchase something, and then when you're done, they're going to ask you if you want to store that password. You most likely want to say no. You want to put in that password every time. I know it's kind of a pain to put in all your credit card information every time you buy something, but if you store it and someone hacks into the Amazon computers and steals all the credit card information, you could run into big problems. So don't store credit card information, don't store passwords, put them in every time. And what you want to do, actually what the hackers do, is the hackers have a dictionary that they have that's online, and what they do is they'll go to an account, say they get your email account, they put in your email account, and then they let this dictionary run, and a dictionary is words. It's all kinds of words and number combinations. And if it comes up with a match for your account, they can log in to your account. So you don't want to use actual words. Anything that's not a word is a good idea. Something like, and when they say you want to use the numbers and capital letters, don't do like 1 Mary like this. That's a no-no, because hackers are onto that idea. They know that you can do that. Don't use 1, 2, 3. Don't use my password or anything thereof. You want to use things like you can put in a number, some letters that don't spell anything, some capital letters. You want to use punctuation marks, underscores. An underscore, you just hold your shift button down, and there's a key on your keyboard with 2 lines on it, a small line and a big line. You can just hit it without the shift key, and it gives you a middle line. Hold the shift key down, it gives you another line. This is called an underscore. You want to use an underscore, you want to use capital letters, you want to use numbers, any order, it doesn't matter. You can put in Mary underscore 457. That's not too bad of one because you have 2 capital letters. A dictionary is not going to have 2 capital letters in one word. They may capitalize the first letter, but they're not going to capitalize the second or third or fourth letter. You can simply just use letters. Punctuation, underscore, numbers, any combination like that. The more capital letters, the more numbers, the more punctuations you use, the more secure your password is. It's also recommended that you don't use the same password for all your accounts, because if a hacker gets a hold of one of your passwords, then they're going to be able to get into multiple accounts using that same password. If you have different passwords for different accounts, Amazon, Facebook, your bank account, anything like that. If they're different passwords, then if a hacker gets a hold of one password, they're only going to be able to get into that one account. And the last thing we're going to talk about is changing your passwords. It's recommended you change your passwords depending on what kind of site you're going to. Social networks, Facebook, MySpace, stuff like that. You don't have to change them as often. Amazon, where you have credit card information, where you actually purchase things. Your online banking accounts, you want to change them pretty often. Every couple of months, every 2 or 3 months, you want to change them. The other ones, if it's just games, Pogo, stuff like that, it's no big deal what your password is, because they can't hurt anything if they get into your games. They can get in and play games, but they can't hurt any information from you. So that's it for today on passwords. I hope this was helpful, and thank you.